Good evening and welcome to Scrapping on the Fly. This is Kristen and I am here with a couple of things. So first I have my layouts that I worked on today and completed. And then I have my design team sketch that I was going to try to show last night, but I couldn't find it. It was in the book. What a crazy place to put your layouts, and in the book they go in. So I have that ready to show as well. And then one other thing at the end, and that will be it for tonight. Today I had a scrapbook, scrapbooking with AnnMarie.com Zoomy, which is just when we all get together on a Zoom call and chat and scrapbook together and play games and things like that. So I did accomplish a page while we were doing it. Mostly we were talking and stuff like that, but we did have a 6-minute challenge, and I will show you that page as well. So I think that's in the way. I can't tell. So anyway, sorry. If you can see my jelly beans, I've had way too much sugar and not enough water. So we're gonna work on that. So let's start with the layouts and then we'll go from there. So this is actually the one I just finished. So last week's design team sketch, which actually came out yesterday, was something very similar to this, although it was kind of turned on its side. I can never do them the way that they're supposed to be. Well, they're not supposed to be done anyway, but you know, I don't like straight, which is the great thing about sketches. So I loved the concept of all the circles, but last week I did one, and the one I did for yesterday had squares, and it's for the castle, so I'll show you that when I am done. So I had this tea party, the Mad Tea Party that my daughter and my son got on, and I figured what better for circles than the tea party. So I looked at the teacups and pulled the colors from there. So there was blue and red. That's why the colors are kind of crazy. There was blue and red and pink, and then of course the one therein is this peachy and teal. So I put the peachy and teal over here, brought some blue in up here, but then kept it down here, matted the little thing from the map in the teal to bring the teal across the way. And then I did have these Alice in Wonderland, probably Sandy Lion, or I think they're Sandy Lion, or EK Success. Those are the other two, or those are the two. The Mad Hatter. I had this little hat I put up there, just titled this spinning, but then I had this time for tea thing. I don't drink tea. I'm not sure I've ever taken a picture of anybody drinking tea. I felt like this was a good place for this. Plus it has that same tealy color and some pink. So this is page number 1. This came from my 6x6 Echo Park, and this, and this came from one of these 12x12 Echo Park. Actually, both. One I got a little bit off of both. And then here's my bingo chip that I'm using on all of my pages. If you have not been here, then I'm using one of these. It's from a bingo game that my family has that we played for many years, long ago when our kids were small. And so my mom gave them to me, and I am putting them on every page in Magic Kingdom. And other than that, just matted things up a lot. And that is page number 1 for today. This is my 6-minute challenge from scrapbooking with AnnMarie.com. She said we needed at least 3 colors, at least 3 embellishments, at least 3 shapes, and the number 1. I had to think. There was something and I was missing. So I was trying to think literally in 6 minutes. She gives 2 minutes to get her stuff together and 6 minutes to make a page. So I already had this paper out because our theme for today was cameras. So I already had this paper out. It's Echo Park. I think it's from the Magical, let's see. Yeah, Magical Adventure Collection. And so I already had that. And I was trying to think of a 1-picture page that I could do kind of quickly. So I matted this on the same, very similar reddish color. And it's a picture of Gaston on his horse in the parade. My daughter took it. I never even saw him. And I'm sure there were other people in the parade, but that's who she got a picture of. And that is fine. And so I wanted to make sure to have a nod to him. And I did think that I would make a page just for him, just because I don't know what else I'd put that. So I guess I could have put it with the princesses, but nah. Belle was not one of the princesses in the parade, and I already had her sticker and embellishment set in my box of things to try and use. And so I thought this was the perfect time to do it. And all of these stickers or embellishments came from the same Jolie set. And this says Belle on it, so I had to use the number 1. So I wrote Belle's number 1 knot. So that was my way of adding all the embellishments, all the colors, all the shapes, and getting a page done in 6 minutes. I think she gave us a minute extension, or 30 seconds or something. So, but I was pretty happy with it. I did end up going back this rectangle of yellow with the polka dots. I did go back and add that. Oh, one border, that was the other thing. And I did have this on my page before the 6 minutes was up. But I added this one up here to bring that same pattern up and the yellow in. And that's about it. I don't know if I'll add anything on here or not. Maybe a little journaling about how Katie, my daughter, saw him in the parade while we were in the store shopping. So there's number 2 for today. And then I have the Goofy Parade, and I have this paper pad that I ordered off of Amazon, and it is this EK Success specialty paper, and it has all of the characters inside. They all have their own, well, not all of them, but the majority, the main characters have their own page. So his is double-sided. So this is on one side, and then this Goofy paper over here is on the other. So I have 2 pages for the Goofy Parade. And on this page, I used a lot of the Goofy embellishments and stickers from a kit that I got when we went to Disney in 2007. And then I have these chipboards that I got in 2013 that I still hadn't used. So I used a lot of those up on the parades that I did today. And my very first shaker pocket I made about a month ago, and it was not covered. It was just not very attractive because all you could see was the white foam, but I was just testing my abilities. So I measured it out, got a piece of the Goofy paper that's like this, and cut a rectangle in the middle. So now got some sequins and some little green like beads. It's up on foam squares. I'm very happy about it. I just want to point out that it's an old one that I did because I got some new shaker things from a friend, and I would definitely have put those in there if I hadn't. This was literally all created except putting this piece of paper on the top. This awesome banner came from one of the Magical Adventure Echo Park pages. I added these little stars, which also came from there, and my little button. Oh, I don't have that on my Gaston page. I'm gonna have to add that. Whew. It's a good thing I go over these at night. I might have missed that. So I'm excited that happened. All right, page number 4 is the second page, and to be honest, I made this train for the Mickey parade, and I didn't like the way it looked on the page, and I decided because their float or truck or whatever was much more colorful. The Mickey one was like red and gold, so I decided to use this on here. And one of the things I got with my EK Success Disney thing from Hobby Lobby was this, and I pulled all of these out, and I've used them for stenciling and things, and I took this part of it and just traced it out on white paper, and then I cut it out, and then, well, I inked it, and then I cut it out, and then I put the windows on and cut those out. And then I matted it on black paper so it would not blend in too terribly much, and my black pen marks that are all around it blend in with the black paper. Now I've told on myself. I got that. So this Good Times and the Stars came from the Echo Park 12 by 12 sticker sheet. And other than that, and then this is just a Goofy sticker that I've had for a while, probably 2013. So I love the way this turned out. And then on to the Minnie and Mickey, like the main characters parade. So here are 3 more, well, multiples. All 3 of these and all 4 of these are the chipboards that I got in a set in 2013. This is 1 piece of paper, but I cut it into 4s and flipped one around, and then I put it on a piece of paper on the back so that it would stay. I'm gonna have to glue or tape this. I like this washi, it's fantastic, but it's not sticking fantastic, and I don't like that. So I covered up the seams with this washi that is from Hobby Lobby, and I matted everything on black. This came from the Echo Park 12 by 12, and these came from a Tim Holtz book, and just says, enjoy today, the adventure begins. This is the beginning of the parade, and the journey is the destination. So I love the way this turned out. I had a really good time trying to figure this one out, although it took me a little longer than I wish it would have, but that's okay. I got it all figured out. It was all because I worked on that choo-choo train and it was going to go here, but the rainbow pattern just did not go with this as well. And like I said, this was all red and gold, and it just did not. I mean, their clothes were all, you know, colorful, but it just did not look good or feel good to me. So that is page number 5, maybe. I don't even know anymore. Okay, so then I did Mickey and Minnie on page by themselves. This is 2 sheets of paper. I cut one a little more than 6 inches and the other one is 6 inches. And then I glued them, or I double side taped them. Double side taped them. I had it right. And I used this Parade Time from, this is from that EK Success. No, it's Sandy Lion. Oh, the thing from Hobby Lobby is Sandy Lion. Goodness gracious. So that came from that kit, and this is just a scrap of paper. And then this is a border that came in the kit that I got in 2007. You can still buy it on Amazon. I've seen them. And then these both came from one of the 12 by 12 Echo Park sticker sheets, my bingo chip. And then I have the fasteners, and that one says Mickey Mouse, and this one says Minnie Mouse. I just stapled them onto a black strip of scrap trash, really. I think it might have even been in the trash can, and just stapled them a little off. I don't want them to be straight. That's kind of boring. And then I just kind of fussy cut around them and put them there. And then I braided some blue and black embroidery thread, and then just stuck that under there. So there is Minnie and Mickey, and there's the back. I have really pretty papers. And then here is Donald and Daisy, same thing with the paper, used a different border. This is a border I've had for a while, and I have no idea where it came from because it's just loose on this clear packaging, but it's pretty, and I got some more that are similar. I did the same thing with my fasteners, except Daisy doesn't have one. Wah, wah, wah. So I got fancy. I got the Daisy sticker or embellishment, and then did the duck underneath it, so it says Daisy Duck. This came from the Echo Park 12 by 12. This came from a Donald duck thing I've had since 2007, and I just titled this Duck Days, hashtag Duck Days. Used these little boats from that same sticker pad or sticker sheet, and then this came from a Disney sticker sheet. And I had a bow that I cut out when I was doing my 2013 page of Daisy, and I ended up making 2, and so I just put that behind there, matted it on white so it would stand out against this pinky color, and that is all I did on this page. See, I love this. This is so pretty. I like that too, but this I can see lots of possibilities. Ooh. And then we have Pluto, and I put the rest of the parade pictures with Pluto because I only had the one. And so then these, in all of these, like it's a getting closer. The Mickey head. I put some puppy paw prints on here, a dog bone, his fastener that says Pluto. I matted on yellow. Worth the Wait came off of the Echo Park. And this was something I think I've had since like 2013, so I don't know where it came from. And this came from that same paper pad. It's got dog bones on the back that if I don't end up using it for this, which I don't think I will, I've done everything for Pluto, I will probably use it for my puppies. Okay, and then, let's see, we're going to do some math here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, good. That's where I thought it was. So this is number 9, and I'm really, really excited about this page. Not because of the pictures, because it's not that I have anything against the band at Disney World, but it's just 4 little pictures that I took on and printed on one 4x6 of the band coming by after one of the parades. And so I had these band stickers, and so I definitely wanted to scrap up the page. And like I said, the colors for the parade were red and gold and white. So I took my Tim Holtz alcohol inks. I did not gesso my page. It is not watercolor paper. It is just plain paper from, I think this is out of my Walmart pack. Yeah, it's got perforation on the top. So this is just from a color box, $5 paper. I took my little dauber and just put a line of red and smeared it down. I put something under it so it wouldn't bleed through. Well, I mean, it did bleed through, but it wouldn't bleed through onto my mat. And then after I smeared enough to where there was still a little bit of lines in the middle, I took some gold and dropped a little bit on the page and smeared. And then I put gold on my dauber and smeared. And I really love it. I love the way that it turned out. I love it. I showed it to my husband and he said, well, if you can make your own paper, why do you keep buying paper? I said, well, I have to have the paper to put the fancy stuff on. So, but I love how it turned out. There's not a whole lot on this page, but the paper, it just speaks to me. So I matted this on white because, like I said, it was red, white, and gold. I used this gold and red washi that I got from Hobby Lobby. This came from one of the Echo Park paper packs. And then these were in the, I'm going to get it right this time, the Sandy Lion $5.99 kit at Hobby Lobby. There. This was also on this set. And the little music notes were just some Stickabilities, ones that I've had forever. Same with this. This came from a Stickabilities. I thought Musical Memories was perfect. My little dauber from the bingo game. And this is page number 9. And I don't know if you all can see that, but the paper, the gold from the alcohol inks is so shiny and beautiful. Oh, it makes me so happy. Okay, so that's page 9. So I can't show you page 10 because it is my design team sketch that is for next Friday's reveal. So next Friday I can show you. But last week I did this one, and this was the one that they revealed yesterday. And it's already in the book, so I hope it's not too glary. So that one that had the circles, let's see if I can let this go. Ooh, I might be making a big old crashing sound. Hold on. I got way too much stuff. Don't tell anybody I said that, but I got a lot of stuff. Oh, jeez. That scared me. Oh, my book moved. Okay. So this is the same sketch. Now, you can't, I mean, it's hard to really see that, at least to me. So then you turn it this way, and maybe it's a little easier. But this is, I mean, this is what I love about sketches so much, is that you can take a sketch and do something completely different. I mean, I turned this on its side, and I turned that one into rectangles that had castles all over it. It is a super busy page, super busy. But I had a million embellishments and papers and stickers that are castle related. And I have 4 pictures of the castle. 4. Now, I could use some castle stuff for when I do the Princess Parade, but only so much. So, I used all the castles on here. And since they had like a big circle and a little circle, I did a big rectangular castle and a little one. And a big one and a little one. So, this was my way of doing this sketch and using the castles in a way that I loved, not just using them to use them, and getting my sketch done. So, now I'm going to close my book. I only have like 4 pages in the book because the rest of them aren't in order yet. And this is from Hobby Lobby. Okay, so the last thing I wanted to do, and I don't know how this is going to happen or go out and turn out, but I just wanted to show you all something. Let me move my iPad to the floor because if I don't, I'm going to let this go down and it'll crash to the floor. Okay. Oh, I did all that, but I didn't move my water. I almost knocked my water on the floor. Okay. I have not practiced how this is going to go. So this may be a very interesting situation. On July the 1st, I started saving all of the packaging from the stickers that I used up and the rings of embellishment, or not embellishment, the rings of double-sided washi tape, good gravy, washi rolls, anything like that. So I started saving them as I used up an entire sheet. I didn't save a lot of these, but some of them I did. Most of the time I just throw that stuff away. That would be the branding strips, or I keep them if they're pretty. So I have a little filing thing next to my desk, and as I would clean off a sticker sheet or a package or anything like that, I would toss it in this bin. And that way I could show myself and you all that you can use up a lot of things from your stash if you try. So in the month of July, see, this is what I'm saying. I didn't know how this was going to go. In the month of July, I used up all of this. I mean, everything. And if I didn't use it all, now the only thing, if I didn't use it all, I don't have it in here. So I didn't want to, cheat myself by putting something in here and, saying, oh, I used all that when I didn't. So these are all from double-sided tape that I've used in a washi. And these are all the packages from all the different stickers and embellishments that I have used this month. There's some empty glue. I don't use that very often, but like this is this has been my goal for this month, was to use up my stash. And I would say not buy more stash, but I know myself well enough to know that that's not going to happen. So everything in here is packaging or stickers and the backings and stuff. And of course there's plenty of things that I had, like those chipboard things I used today, that don't have backings. So there's nothing in here to represent that I used those. So I just thought it would be really neat to see how much, stuff I used up. And this doesn't document, of course, paper, except for the few branding strips that I've stuck in here. But it's just so freeing to know that I have put all of these things, some of which are from 1999. I found a sticker in here from 1999. And, of course, plenty of early 2000s and other, crazy dates. But I found so many things in here that have had in my collection for years. And now, 1 month in, I've written it down. I have since the beginning of July, I've created 150 Disney layouts. That doesn't include couple beach pages, and my prom page, and a Mother's Day page I made on the first day of the month, and the 30-page 8x8 book for my sister. Now, I haven't slept much, and I do work for a school, so I was off for a little while, but I think it's just sheer determination, and this is just my happy place. So, but yeah, this says 1992 on it. I wasn't even scrapbooking in 1992, so I'm not really sure how that happened. But anyway, so I have 175 pages created for my Disney book that I started in early July, or in late June after we got back. So I think this is a pretty great representation of using up my stash. This has been in my collection for a long time. I mean, most of the stuff you can tell is yellowed. It's old and I've had it for a while. Now, I'm not saying I haven't had new stuff. All the Echo Park stuff is brand new and things, but many, many, many things in this box right here are very, very old. So it makes me feel good. So my goal for every day is to scrap a page, use some scraps, like scrap paper, whether it's solid or whether it's pattern or both would be great. To use an old something, whether it's a simple border or a small sticker or a big sticker, and then to use something new. I like to put them together. I mean, all of my little gemstones and stuff are new. I've just recently bought them. My inks and stuff, those are new. And of course, you know, like solid papers and stuff are typically new. So I almost completely filled up this 12 by 12 bin with stuff that I have used in 1 month. So I challenge you all to do the same. Try, maybe not do 150 pages. That's a little excessive, and I am a little on the cuckoo side. And like I said, I don't sleep, and I've made my children do all the dishes. But I challenge you to try and use up some of your old stuff. Use your new stuff. And I'm not going to tell you not to go buy stuff, because I know how this craft is. It is addictive, and the new stuff comes out or it goes on sale and you want to have it. And that is, you know, if you were able to handle that financially, do it. But use your stuff. I'm trying to remind myself that all the pretty papers that I have are very pretty in the box and in my drawer, but they are much prettier on the page that I create. So turn your new and your old into memories to hold and the stories that are told. So that is what I'm working on, and I hope you all will join me. Tomorrow I'm going to do some more layouts from Magic Kingdom. I've still got a long way to go. Even though I just created 10 pages, I still have a big fat packet of pictures left. So maybe tomorrow I will tackle the Jungle Cruise. How long am I going to put that off, guys? I don't know. Well, I hope you had a wonderful day, and I hope you have a great rest of your weekend, and I hope that you get a chance to do something you love with someone you love. Happy scrapping.